Hey everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Blood Omen 2, Chapter 4, The Upper City. This intro starts out with a little bit of a flyby and then some actual physical in-game character interaction rather than a cutscene, so, you know, that's nice. Bit of a change of pace. Also, apparently Meridian has cable cars, so... sweet.
You there, friend! Yes, you! A word of warning! You'd better get indoors as quick as you can. There's vampires on the streets. My sister's husband saw a man drained white he was just last week. And if the vampires don't get you, the Seraphim guards will have some questions for a stranger in this part of the city. And their questions aren't too healthy. Now stay.
Yeah, whatever. Anyways, that was fun. Let's drain her blood and kick her to death in front of all these people, and then we'll move on. Sweet. So the first thing you may notice is that Cain actually has a change of clothes here. Pretty cool. Nice new duds. I guess he needed them to blend in the noble side of town, I guess. This is also one of my favorite parts of this level. Bam! Also, here's our first look at a disarmed stealth kill. Ow. Yeah, next don't go that way. And down here, we will find a cutscene.
So, the rumors speak true.
Marcus, my old friend.
A poor choice of words, Cain. We were not friends.
Will you sour this reunion with old grudges? Granted, we parted on poor terms.
You tried to murder me.
I seem to have failed.
You feared my growing powers. You knew they would one day surpass yours. Is that why you begged me to fight at your side when you waged war upon Nosgoth?
Begged? I never begged.
In your arrogance, you presumed me dead. But I was stronger than you knew. I crawled from my haven and fled into hiding.
That's the Marcus I remember.
When the Seraphim proved victorious, I knew that my destiny lay with the Seraphim Lord. I offered myself to the winning side.
I always knew you for a sneaking, cowardly opportunist. How unfortunate that my poor aim caused you so much suffering. This time, you will die completely, I promise you.
No, Cain. Once more you underestimate me. The dark gifts manifest differently in each of us. Over the years during your absence, my powers have increased enormously. I now have the power to charm all living things, to subjugate their minds and make them do my bidding. You will kneel to me, Cain, and the Seraphim Lord will be pleased with my new slave. Now, obey me.
What? Impossible! What manner of creatures have you been practicing on? Dull mortal fools, with their minds full of commerce and dung? My mind is far too strong for your powers.
No matter. My mental powers still allowed me to read your thoughts. You seek the Bishop of Meridian, do you not? He has some information that you require.
Clever trick.
I will ensure that you never get that information. You may find the good Bishop, Cain, but when you do, he will be dead.
Not if I reach him first.
So Marcus decides to set a little bit of a trap for us, and by trap I mean a slightly inconvenient waste of time. Look at those blank expressions. Although I'm pretty certain they'd be blank and vapid expressions even if they weren't being mind-controlled, because, you know, it's this game. These are Seraphim priests. Seraphim priests are essentially the exact same thing as the criminals, the gang members. Basically, they just suck. All they do is have more health. Instead of being 3 hits, they're 9 to 6 depending on the weapon, or at least your weapon's strength. In the end, they're pretty much worthless. And they also drop one of these neat slash retarded looking Seraphan clubs, which have the insignia on it. Let's see if we can steal one. There it is. Look a little ridiculous, especially with that bright, vibrant color. It doesn't really quite fit in. Oh god. So this is basically the beginning of what is quite possibly the longest, most involved and retarded chase scene ever conceived in a video game. Especially considering by the time we're done with this, we'll probably have spent about, I don't know, 40 minutes or so just trying to catch up to him. That is not a chase. Maybe the O.J. Simpson chase, but, you know, come on, that doesn't count either. For these guys, you pretty much don't even need to stop attacking. There's no real point to blocking their attacks and waiting. They always, always, always open up after a series of blocks. Also, this just seems ridiculously impractical. I have no idea what type of purpose this thing is supposed to serve, but I don't think it's doing it right. I'm gonna leave these guys here, because if we get lucky, they'll be in the next cutscene, which makes it kind of funny. Oh, I didn't get lucky. Sometimes you can get them caught on that little bridge there, and the second the little rotating room starts to move away, they kind of just shrug and walk away, but not this time. So to the right over here is another lore box. And we go off on our merry way.
So, it's got a touchscreen on the shoulder.
Right there in the Red Raven?
That's right. But I could tell it didn't belong there. Nice hands he had, and that look in his eye like he reads too much.
That's always fun. I love how they pause in the middle of talking, too. Like they're just absolutely stunned that their friend just got his head removed out of nowhere. I mean, I would be, too. Two for one, not bad. Actually thought that guy was going to see me, so extra points there. Points I give myself. God, I hate the doors in this game. Remind me of the doors in Soul Reaver 1, which, coincidentally, I hated as well.
You there! You are to conduct me to the Bishop's Manor on the instant.
We were told to be on the lookout for a vampire.
Not me, you fool. You know me. Cain. Cain is the one you seek.
Well, he's not going to stop and tell us his name.
You're to kill him on sight.
Those are our orders.
That guard actually brings up an excellent point. However, his point is entirely, and by entirely I mean absolutely, completely belied by the fact that his mask moves like a mouth while he talks. Jesus, that's creepy.
Cain, it is Vorador. You must reach the Bishop's Manor at the other end of the city. Only he can give you passage into the Seraphan Keep. The curfew has set in, so be careful on the streets. The guards are looking for anyone suspicious and will attack you on sight.
So once again, they've used the words attack on sight, and here I'm going to save real quick. Now, the reason for this is because it's trying to give you the hint to use the fog, but hey, check this out. Yep, you can definitely freeze in this area. So, 1 second while I reload this, and I would recommend not hopping into the fog on that side and going over here. For some reason, this works perfectly fine for me every time, and I have no idea why I keep freezing right in that same spot, so...
Where did he go?
I'm over here. Come here.